From the West Coast to Missouri's land, we built this life with our own two hands. Cattle, goats, and donkeys too. Horses and llamas, we're a farm that grew. Chickens clucking, dogs running free. This is the place we're meant to be. Let the singing begin, we're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. But a family farm is where we win. Let the stinging begin. Sunrise hits, chores on the list. Bowling lanes at night, wood crafts we twist. Jerry's on the forge, Susan's quilting art. Robert's gaming strong, each plays their part. With every day new stories unfold. Living life, it never gets old. Let the singing begin, we're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. But a family farm, it's where we win. Let the singing begin. 18 years and counting, still going strong. Meetups with friends, our journey's long. From San Diego shores to Missouri's hills, we found our home, it gives us thrills. Let the singing begin, we're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. But a family farm, it's where we win. Let the singing begin, we're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. But a family farm, it's where we win. Let the singing begin.
Hey everybody, happy Monday. I have a new, what are you doing? Chipmunks, Jerry. Chipmunks. Both of us. I sound okay? Jan says I sound good. You're the chipmunk. Yes.
That sound better?
Yes.
All right. Sorry, guys. All right. We got a wheel, and we're going to do the giveaway from the wheel of names for the pin. And the winner, whoever wins the pin, if they want to do this, they want to stay on until after the video. I can show them pins and they can pick one. Or we can do it after live. Yeah, we do after hours. I can come on and do an after hours so you can see it, pick out what you want. Or if oh, that was it, right? Or are we gonna try to show it on here and you can try to pick? I mean, it's up to you. But we got the wheel names up, and I got 58 entries, and then we're gonna do a shuffle, and we're shuffling the names, and then we're gonna do the spin. Here we go, and spinning.
Good luck to everybody on the wheel.
Jan.
Oh my Lord. Look at that. She and Daz had a $2
Okay.
pricing war last month.
Last week. Yep.
Last week, yeah. Congratulations, Jan. So, do you want to pick your pen off the live, or do you want to do it now? I suggest after, but that's my opinion.
Hello, Pacquiao. Well, Jan told me she was going to do something, so I'm going to wait and see if
she did.
She does
She's giving it to Des.
Okay, so Des, we can do an after live if you want. If you want to stay on, I'll send you the link, and then we can do an after live on there, and you can pick out what you want. Okay. So now I'll take this wheel off, and I'm going to take myself off, and I'll be out there to show what's going on right now.
I can say hi to everybody, I think.
Okay. Hey, move.
Oh, he paid for his spot.
Come on, I have to get down. Good boy. All right. So today we started another gold on there.
We're going to start another.
Or we started a gold, but it's going to be for this domino set. This is the box we had made, and it has our logo on top of that. I don't know if you can see it without washing it out. But it holds a set of dominoes that I made, and I'll pull out some of them and just show some of them here.
The box was made by, I call him Illinois Jason.
Right.
Because I can't say his last name.
You can see the dominoes they're red and white dots. And I don't know any way else to show them, explain them, but guys, everybody knows about dominoes. But anyways, that's what the $2 buys you a spot on the wheel, and we'll run this until. Whoops.
We got 30 slots.
Yeah, 30 slots there. So that's what's going on there. Did I win? No, you did not win the Devil Dog. It was Jan won. She gave it to Des.
Gifted it to Jit.
So everybody's interested in a set of dominoes. The super chat is open for that. And
so you want to say hi to everybody?
Yeah, we'll say hi to everybody. We're waiting for our guests to still come in. And I hope they know that it's their times. I mean, I don't know. They're not here yet. So we're going to start at the top of the chat.
Go right ahead.
All right. Okay, we had golly. We had Des came in, Rebecca came in first, and then the Moose came in.
Hello, welcome in.
And I'm going to scan through here pretty fast. So I missed you. It's on purpose. I'm just trying to get through this fast. Scotty was in here. And then Karen Gadalusi came in. And Beth was here. Beth from US Odyssey is here. And but earlier, before we even went live, a lot of the Filipino community came in and put a thumbs up. That's why we started off with 16 thumbs up. And that was from Pacquiao's a group of people.
Thank you, Jan.
And Jan came in. What did she do?
She did a $20 super chat.
Oh, $20. Wow.
Yes.
Oh, and then Kevin came in from Tuber Chat. Welcome in, Kevin. And the Canadian Family Life, which is Tiffany. Welcome, Tiffany. And thanks for telling me that my voice was sounding like Chipmunk when I was in the other room. I don't know why it changed.
Do you know Ann Philbeck?
That's a new one.
Okay, she just put $2 in on the wheel.
Okay, I'll get that written down I'll just go in and pull it off the thing. So, Troy Sutton came in. Welcome in, Troy. And I saw her name. I saw that. How do you say it? Philbeck? Yeah, there's Ann Philbeck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw her name in there when I was earlier. And then Whistle Stop came in, and welcome in, Ann. And Tish is here. With No Judgment with Tish Ross.
Yeah. Welcome
in, Tish.
I saw her.
And see where we're at. Jan, Judge. Virginia Alexander came in. Thank you, Virginia. And Lori preparing for heaven came in. And that's when I was Chipmunk, and I got this straightened out.
Heather from Milk and Honey Heritage Farms is here.
All right, Heather, welcome in.
Did you see?
And Pacquiao came in.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm up there. And Peter's here from Old Man King.
Yeah.
Homesteads, he's here.
Been a week or so since we saw him.
And let's see what we got now. Devil Dog came in, or Raw Devil Dog. Just got home from work, he says.
Jennifer
Just in
Ocean
time.
Homestead is here.
Yeah, okay, well, I didn't see that one yet, but okay. I can see Mocha Honey. There's Heather and more Devil Dog talking and saying hello. And
Bridezella.
everybody, Bridezella was that.
Bridezella, Bridazzel, like Bridezella.
Oh, there's Jan's. There's Des put $2 in. Jan put $2 in.
Camping. Kevin from Camping Cage Free is here. Hello.
I bet Jan didn't mean to do $20. I bet she meant to do $2, and it came out $20.
It's right there.
Yep. She stopped feeling well, she said, so I wouldn't blame her. She made a mistake. Hey, Quint, come in, Quentin. Thanks for coming.
Cassville. Cassville is
Kevin.
what county is that?
Cassville? That's
I can't draw a blank.
Berry County.
Berry County. Hello, Berry County, Kevin.
It's Metal Block.
It was.
Yeah. Where am I at? Oh, there. Our guest is in the basement. Good. They're here.
Victoria G.
And then there's about a $2 thing. Let's see. Okay, I'm missing these names here. And I said Jennifer Ocean, and then Bridezilla came in. And Kevin, let's see. Wow, that's hard to see. Hey, look at that. Can you believe that? Look at that. Our son came in.
Hello, son.
Man.
Oh, he must be coming home from work. No, he's just getting off.
Maybe he's got it home.
Don't be breathing on me. Well, where did you feed these dogs?
I don't know.
They're just
Victoria G. She's. I haven't seen her before.
Yeah,
I
said hi to her. Yep.
And then let's see where we at.
She'll be listening while she's cleaning the kitchen.
Okay.
She said.
Me then there you come cleaning our kitchen. And then Tina and Eric from Rainy Ridge came
Hi,
in.
McDonald County.
And then I think I'm caught up.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
We got 3 Missouri counties and Jan. I don't know Jan's
Anne's a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. She wants the Dominoes, she says.
Wants the Dominoes.
Okay.
Welcome in, Ann.
So those Dominoes will be on the wheel next week. We'll do the same thing. We'll do right after our introduction stuff. We'll do the wheel, the Dominoes if we have enough spaces sold.
The 30 slots.
Yeah, the 30 slots are sold. Then we'll or more. We'll take more if we get more. We'll do the 30 slots and then we'll give that away. If not, we'll just open it up for what we have left for next week. And we'll do it the following week. And then the next week, I don't know if we're going to do one the following week or not because it's getting close to Christmas.
It's Christmas week.
So we're gonna take off until after the first of the year before we do any more of the pens or dominoes or
Wheel of Names.
Wheel of Names,
Wheel
yes.
of Names.
So okay, so our guests are here. You want to should I bring them up right now? We're only 30 seconds past.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Are you guys ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Okay, so I see it. Here we go. Here's our guest. Now, if you guys didn't guess from the thumbnail
or the word,
you guys need to get tuned in. Here we go. Welcome.
Hello.
How are you guys?
We're doing great. How are you?
Doing good. Glad. Thank you very much for being our guest tonight.
We appreciate it.
I know you're 2 hours behind it. No, behind us. Ahead of us.
Yeah,
behind
us.
Behind.
Yeah. So it's only 4 o'clock there. So.
No.
Not past my bedtime yet.
You're back in Ontario, right?
We're in British Columbia.
British Columbia.
Okay, so you
West Coast.
Okay, well then I'm confused. But yeah, that'd be 2 hours.
Yeah, they went back that way to get the barge and brought it back across the country.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you told me they weren't on the island.
Not now. They're not. You're at your other house, right?
Our home base. Yeah.
Home base, and that's in where?
That's in BC as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, for some reason I thought because I was watching videos and the trips back and forth and all that's where I got confused. So
that's okay.
Is British Columbia. So I watched quite a few of the videos, not all of them totally, but enough to where I got a feel for everything. But I'm very intrigued, and I know you've told your story like a zillion times, but I'm very intrigued about this island thing. And Jerry said, "Well, where did that come from?" And I said, "Well, if you'd watched the first video, you would know that they were looking for property, and her sister said, 'Well, how about this?' And she looked at some pictures, and she says, 'I like it,' and they bought it. And it's sight unseen." Right? So what was the time between
I knew it was
buying
sight
it?
unseen.
Yeah. But what was the
Sight
time
unseen.
between actually, bill of sale, it's yours, and you actually got to go and see it?
We got to the island on the day of closing.
Oh, actually the same day. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but from the time that we put the offer in, it was a month, I think.
Yeah.
We didn't even know that it was accepted. I mean, we just thought that we would, and I don't know if you've heard this part of the story, but it was accepted. It was ready to go. And then all of a sudden Ryan got cold feet and said, "I don't want to do this. I don't think we can do this. This is going to be way too much." And
No, I was worried that, we were buying it without seeing it. What if we bought a tar pit
Or a straight cliff.
or a cliff
Yeah.
or something? We had no idea. So then I went on Google Earth and got all kinds of images from the island and was able to see see the elevations and stuff. And
Yeah.
we figured, yeah, we could do this.
But
Well-
he called the realtor up and canceled it and the realtor said, "Well, I've got lots of other offers. You guys were first." And so we got off
So
the
it wasn't on
phone.
the market very long then, huh?
No,
A day?
No, it wasn't. Yeah, I think it might have even been the same day. And it was
Oh,
just
wow.
such a fluke. But then 45 minutes after that, after we talked it out and we called the realtor back and said, "No, we are going to do it." And he said, "Are you sure?"
Yeah, he said, "Is that your final answer?"
Yeah.
I just want to say hello to Sweet Acres Koi Farm, and Derek Fowler came in, and was one other one I missed it.
Well, that's sort of similar to our story where he would come out to Missouri from California on vacations or, hay trips, because we had friends that moved out here, and he would scope out different places that they had found based on his parameters. He'd go check it out, but he didn't really ever put anything down or make an offer because he said, Susan's got it, as well. So when we did pick a place, we were both together and it worked out. So it was,
Well,
meant
it
to
was
be that
also
way.
Christmas time when we were out here when we actually decided,
Yeah.
and it was snow on the ground.
Yeah. So we actually
Ah.
we had a summer season, and then we had a fall winter kind of season. We never had the spring
No.
until we moved here.
Hey, Ralph, and hey, Henry, welcome in.
So it's kind of the same kind of story, but not quite. So you live in British Columbia on dry landlocked land, and then bought this island.
Well, the funny thing is that we actually live on Vancouver Island, which is another island. So
Right.
when we say we're going to the island, people are like,
Which one?
"Which one?" Because
one?
we just only live on islands. So yeah.
Why were you making trips from like Ontario and then back through Alberta and back across over to do things for the island? That's where I got confused. There's a video.
They bought the barge, and they had to bring it all the way across.
Okay, so the
That's
barge
right.
is in another province, and you had to go pick it up and bring it.
Yeah, we bought that sight unseen too.
And we bought the trailer. We bought the trailer that hauled it back sight unseen.
Actually, we were on our way to pick up the barge and bought the trailer on the way.
In Alberta and hooked it up and just started driving and then picked up the barge, came all the way back. So Ontario is not a regular thing for
Okay.
us.
But I guess that's where I got confused, because I guess I thought you were over in in that province, found the island, bought it, and then you were moving that way, but you were
No.
already on the West Coast.
No.
She was going to binge watch you guys yesterday, but then the ball game was on, so
I got hooked into
she got
football.
hooked into the football, so she didn't binge watch you. Then she worked today, and so she came home and she tried to jam a bunch of videos in to get the questions that she wanted to ask you all together
Aw.
while she was skipping things. And so I've watched all the videos, and it was just going on and trying to get caught up. So she had the questions she wanted to ask.
Well, I
Just
do
doing
want
well.
to jump in the boat for you out on the island when you're fishing. There's
What
so
was
many
that? Sorry? Oh yeah.
Do the fish can the fish just jump into your boat? You actually don't have to do line and sinker.
Well, that's right. Especially when there's humpbacks around.
Ah,
Because then the fish kind of circle and jump and want to get away from the whales.
In the lake.
in the lake, right?
That's how good that story is.
So hold on, there is no such thing as whales in the lake.
No, I know that.
Okay.
I'm pulling our leg.
Would you quit, little girl? What do you want?
Well,
Oh,
she made the comment was made, or you had read or saw that there's so much fish out there on the lake, and whether they practically jump in the boat. So
Yeah,
I just wondered. But then when you caught the fish in that one video and got so excited by it, I thought that Jerry just busted
you
out
haven't heard
laughing.
latest. So last time she went fishing, she threw her polo in the water.
I did. My favorite pole. I threw it right into the waters.
Yeah. So when you got the island, the settled thing, you went and visited, blah blah blah. Did you start making project lists, what you wanted to do, or were you just like, oh my God, look what we got, and just soaked it in first?
We just soaked it in. I mean, we'd never ever seen it. Ryan still had it in his mind that if it was something that just didn't work, we just wouldn't, do anything. And I was like, no matter what, I don't care if there's Mount Everest on the middle of it. Like, I am keeping this island. Like, I knew it was meant to be. So when we got there, literally all we had is that little red skiff boat that we have. Mm-hmm. We had 2 Cabela's chairs and kind of a little fiery pit type thing that we put, on it. It was frozen ground still. We chopped through ice to actually get back from there. But no, we didn't have any like huge plans. It really was to just soak it in. And we were sitting there and we just look around and I was like, every blade of grass, every flower, every tree, like it's all ours. Like, and I still feel that way. Like I still feel in total and complete awe.
Yeah.
When we got there, we were totally ill-equipped. I mean, we were wearing Crocs. So we had no idea what we were doing, but we grabbed the opportunity with both hands and just went for it.
Sometimes you just have to do that and just know that everything's just may take time, but everything's just gonna all work out. There's several people, Ryan, that are asking in chat how you're feeling. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well now. Thank you for your concern. I had a bad fall, and the Lord had His hand on me actually, mm-hmm. and protected me and saved me from dying because I could have died.
Oh yeah.
I had 6 broken ribs and 2 broken bones that come off 2 of the vertebrae.
Transverse process.
Yeah. So wow. It was a bad scene, but I healed remarkably well, and I'm very thankful and grateful for all the support.
Well, in your healthcare up there, that's a major thing. Sometimes you don't know what you're getting into, but the healthcare down here in the States and whatever, but you guys have, a great, plan going and all that kind of stuff. I've always admired that.
Oh,
yeah. As far as the plan goes, I mean, it's great. But if you can't get a doctor and you have to wait for, years for tests and procedures, then it's not really that great of a scene. So I go to the U.S. and get my health care looked after there sometimes just because. Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, I had 4 spine surgeries in California.
You can get it like that in the States. In Canada, forget it.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's got to be approved and all that stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then I'm misinformed.
I want to say hello, Mrs. P.
A lot of people think that the healthcare is great because we don't have to pay for it, but we do have to pay for it in terms of, how long we have to wait and stuff like that.
Yeah, waiting time.
That is true.
Mrs. T, hello. And I want to say to Nora, the Stock Sports Engineer, thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it. Next thing.
So the island's in a lake, and I've not heard the name of it, and I don't need to know the name of it. Have you explored the whole island yet, or are there still okay, because it's 62 acres, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And treed acres, shoulder to shoulder trees. So to get through any of it is quite
it's major bushwhacking.
Yeah.
So so based on that, and I kind of thought that when I saw part of one of the videos, you had some friends there too that you were getting ready to put up your shed, and they were talking about trees and building around it and all that. So what made you decide to build your tiny home, your shed, your living acres. How did you
Hey.
pick that part? Hey,
Yeah,
Knock it
it's
off,
a good
girls.
question. So the funny thing about it is in our episodes, it kind of shows the progression, but I think it was like maybe the second day that we were there, we went traipsing through the woods where an old resort used to actually be. And it was a family that ran a fishing and
oh,
hunting kind of, you know,
Homestead.
tours.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it was a First Nations family, and they would have Americans come up and they do, you know, the hunting and the fishing. So they had cabins all along there. So when we traipsed through there, there was like one little old spot. And I said in the video, not having any idea at all, I said, this would be a good place for a cabin, like right here. And we didn't even realize it, remember it, nothing. When we went and started building the tiny cabin that's there now, that is the exact spot that we started building on. Totally forgot until we saw the footage and we were editing and looking. We were like, this is where we said we were going to be.
yeah.
So, yeah.
That's wild.
But it was.
We originally were going to build on Berry Point, but there were so many Saskatoons there, we would have had to take them out. And we thought that doesn't really make sense to take out our food source.
Well, and Saskatoons are amazing. They're a
Yeah.
superfood. And so they're kind of, you know, they're gold to us. And so we did not want to disturb them at all. So
Is that a fruit? Is that a fruit
Yeah.
or?
Yeah, it's a berry. It's like a blueberry, but it's
Okay.
Blueberry on steroids with a little bit different flavor.
I think they call
just
them like,
wonderful.
do you guys call them, is it June berries in the States? Something.
Maybe.
I can't see comments. I'm so sorry. I'd love to see the comments. I just can't see them. But I think there's another name for,
Juneberry is what I
is
heard.
it Juneberry?
Yeah.
Yeah, for Saskatoons. And they're so good too. They're amazing. So yeah, we didn't want to ruin
Well,
that.
one of your guys' lives was I asked you guys about the seat that Ryan landed on,
Oh, yeah.
and you said that it needed to be welded back up. And I don't know if you saw the comment. I said, if you ever come down here, I'll teach you to weld, because I actually taught a college course on how to weld. So I
Wow.
can teach you how to do gas welding and arc welding, or even TIG welding, which, you know, it would probably be handy if you knew how to weld.
You bet it would.
So
You bet it would.
I mean, I did it in the Navy. I was an underwater welder and diver in the Navy. So, but I was welding before that. In the trade, I was in the Navy. I went to dive school and became an underwater welder also. But I also it's helped so much on the farm because I haven't had to pay somebody to do the welding that I just do it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
exactly.
if you want to make a trip and come down in the wintertime or something like that, you come on down here. You know, because I know the spring and summertime you want to be up there, but I can teach you how to weld in a couple hours.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you so much for the offer. Yeah, I mean,
That's terrific. Thank you.
And being able to weld would be huge, because it's not only just paying someone to come in, but it's like bringing them in all the way. It's a long trek. It's not easy to get into. And so it's just so much easier if he can do it himself. Yeah. Yeah.
Jennifer said I should come up there and teach you to weld and dive down, pick up and get your fishing rod back.
Oh, thank you. I love that thing so much. It's so beautiful. My daughter bought it for me, my youngest daughter, and I love it. I'm so sad. Oh,
yeah, it's time for some magnet fishing.
I know. Wouldn't that be
the
fun?
the
I know. I watched
time
those
frame-
videos.
The time frame of the year that you can be up there, I'm going to guess from what I know is like May to October, or just before October. You need to be getting out of there sometime in October. Isn't that when you left? When you were isn't that when Betty and them would leave?
No, I was only up there for the first part of July,
Right, but
but they
they-
needed, it used October.
October, yeah. So
We have friends that have gold mines in Nome, Alaska, and they go up there in April, start clearing the snow out, and they leave like around October for the first snow actually hits. So their camp gets completely covered up where they're at. So
Yeah. And so last year it was November. We were able to leave in November. This year, because of the accident, I mean, we'd planned on staying longer, and we literally could be there all year if we were equipped. We aren't
Right.
equipped yet.
Right.
The time that's kind of iffy is when it's thawing or when it's freezing, and then you actually can't get on or off unless you had like a helicopter or a
The hovercraft.
Hovercraft or something.
That's a good idea. I think a hovercraft's an excellent idea.
yeah,
Go across the ice, across the water, you'd be good.
Yeah, I think so. So
hope
we've
so.
looked into it pretty seriously. The one that we were looking at was too much of a fixer-upper. If I
Yeah.
would have had welding skills, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
But before I was ready.
Submarine.
So, yeah, we put the cart before the horse before. We don't want to do it again.
We sort of did that too. When we moved on to our property, the place we picked for where our mobile home was next door to the well house. You know, we're on well, and we
And the
actually
septic tank was here.
and we used the septic tank that was here from before, and we actually had our mobile home underneath the electrical wire, which when it blew down, they had to move the pole, which, you know, that all worked out. But technically, we were
Violation of
of the electric wire.
Yeah, they don't want you to have the electricity over your house.
But we put
Yes,
it there
yeah.
because that was the accessibility of those things. It isn't where we would have put it if it was going to be a home that we were building for sure. But we, you know, and then we could just kind of plunk things around. So we've kind of hodgepodge, but it's not too bad.
No, it's not bad. And the one thing I have done is I planned out like our water lines, planned them out so I don't have to dig them up again and, you know, move them or something like that. And I do the same with the electrical lines. I know where I want electricity to go. So I want to put them underground because I don't want them up where the ice can build up on them and break a pole or fall down on animals. And I figured I can dig them underground. Once they're underground, they're there, you know. So I spent a lot more time planning that out.
Yeah, I'm in the process of working through our infrastructure plan too. And it's a big job.
You do in wintertime.
Yep, that's one of the wintertime projects. You sit down and go, okay, I can do this, and then of course it all changes. So, you know.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. As you'll see this season, our new season 3 will be coming this Thursday, our first episode.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a question that says, when do you plan to be there full time eventually? When would you like to be there full time?
We'd like to be there full time right now.
Right now.
That's what we'd like, but I mean, that just can't happen quite yet. But yeah, our plan is to be there all the time. It's
Are you hoping next year will be it then?
Oh, hoping so.
Well,
what do you see on your project list that you need to do to make that happen?
So we don't have a cabin yet. We've got a cabin, but we don't have our main place. We'd like to have that before we stay the winter for sure.
Okay.
And
so the tiny house was just a temporary.
For us, honestly, it was to keep us out of the cold. Like it really was just we were sleeping in the bathroom for how long?
Yeah.
We were living in there.
Our house was 49 square feet. So when we moved in, into the tiny cabin, that was like luxury to us.
Oh man,
4 times as big.
Yeah, we watched the video tonight. We watched the video this evening right before we started about your first night there. And I started laughing when you said you felt the draft, and Ryan said, "Yeah, I wonder why."
It was so cold that night. I would say out of my whole entire life, that was still the coldest I have ever felt in my life.
Did you have more blankets?
Well,
we did, but I could not get warm, and it was freezing cold.
Yeah.
So
what time of the year was that? Was that like May and June or?
That's September.
That was September.
Okay, so okay. So that
it was getting cold.
Yeah. It was working its way to that point. Yeah.
For those of you watching that don't know, all we had was a roof and maybe walls up about 8 feet. And the rest of it was all open.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I watched. I was laughing, and I was laughing because that's something Susan would say. I don't know why it's cold. There's the whole roof missing or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny though.
Simply Jan said she remembers that video.
Hi, Jan. Sorry, I'm not seeing anybody, but I can't see without my glasses, so I can't read anything.
I know. I have to get close to peer my body.
Yeah.
You know, I need computer glasses.
We sometimes have it on our phone too, so we can read it. You know,
that's a good idea, and I should have brought that. Yeah, I don't have it with me.
Well, I want to congratulate you guys on your 37th or 38,000 now.
38, 3. Yeah, 38, almost 4. Yeah. Thank
Yep.
you.
Subscribers. That was just on.
Yeah, we hit 39 2 today.
Congratulations.
Good for you.
Wow.
Jerry
That's
Jerry
fabulous.
has a goal, and so he's
Well, I'm working on it slowly now.
working on it. So
Way to
we're
go,
excited.
guys.
Yep.
You'll be at 50,000 before you know it, and then after that, 100.
Yeah, well, that's the goal, to get the 100,000, and then just let it happen, whatever happens, you know.
Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for us, this is just a fun ride, and we feel like
That's the question I had to ask you. I want to know what came first, the apple or actually say the chicken or the egg. Did you start your YouTube channel because you had the island, or did you start you got the island because you had the YouTube channel?
Oh no, we never had a YouTube channel. I owned a recruitment firm before. And so I was still working. And we wanted to buy this space on Earth to have our own little country. So we were looking, but we had no plans to do YouTube at all. None. I didn't even know anything about YouTube at that point, like nothing.
Still learning.
Yeah. So no, none of those things. But when we did get the island, you know, my children, I've got 4 grown children, and people are like, what do you mean you have them? Because we married when my children were already grown and married and stuff. They're my children. So we don't have that kind of a blended family. But for the kids, I wanted them to become part of it. We've always been a really, really tight-knit family. And we do everything together, and we've always shared everything. But this wasn't going to be part of anything that they were part of. So I was like, you know, we'll video every step of the way. We'll show everything to you. And then we were like, how are we going to get that to them? Because the videos will be big. And then we're like, we could do YouTube, but you could just do like a private one where nobody sees it. And then friends started talking about it, and we started saying, well, why don't we just put them on? I mean, we may as well just put them up. And then they kind of caught on a bit. And now here we are today, and it's fun. Like
it's super fun.
Since I sold my company, this is my new job. I love it.
Yep.
Yep.
It's kind of the same with me. When I retired, and when I retired, I started doing YouTube, and it's become like a full-time job for me. And I enjoy doing it. I enjoy editing. I enjoy coming up with ideas of doing stuff, you know, but I really enjoy editing, where I always get these emails all the time say, hey, you know, we'll edit your stuff for you. I'm going like, how can you edit my stuff? I'm the one who knows what it was supposed to be. How can you think you can edit what I know what I want?
Yeah.
You know?
That's
I enjoy it. I enjoy the editing. That to me is the fun part. I can whip it out in 30 minutes if I want to, or I can spend and do all kinds of stuff and make it longer.
Yeah, it takes me a week. If I'm lucky, and lately I've done it quicker than a week, but it's, you know, it shouldn't take a person that long. I think that's a little overboard, but you know, it's
She's
fun.
a bit afflicted.
It's fun for me too, and I hope to make it a little bit less time at some point.
But one of the challenges has been we didn't always have the best sound, so Melody would go in to finesse the sound and get it as good as she can, and she cares a lot about the quality, and you know, she wants to make sure, you know, that viewers can actually enjoy and hear and stuff like that. And then if they can't, she's busy doing captions and stuff like that, right? Yeah,
we've had really bad sound at times, so we got mics, but even then, like, something will happen and we'll just go tearing out of the cabin, and then we don't have mics, and we're like, well, we still have to get it anyway, so I still have to. He'll be tooting around out there, and I'll see something and run out.
Well, that's not as bad as running out of the house and forgetting the camera. We've done that before. We've got halfway out to the cows like that, and turn around, I forgot the camera. We have to hurry back and get the camera.
You know what?
The thing for us though is everything's authentic. We never do a second take ever.
We don't either.
We don't normally either. Our stuff is the only time we ever do second takes is when we're doing a cooking video or our garden video type thing. But when it comes to the cows, the goats, the donkeys, all that stuff, we never take a second take because personally, I haven't found a cow yet that takes a very good direction. You know, so you try to tell them go back and do it again, it didn't work. You know, so ours is a one-time take. And I did a video today. It was 11 minutes long, and I did it in 30 minutes editing.
Wow, you're kidding. That's amazing.
Basically, it's my series of as the bowl turns. we're season 2 now, and I already had most of it already filmed, but I just had to film the last part of it. And so I filmed the last part of it and put the whole thing together and did it in 30 minutes. And it will be coming out on Thursday morning.
And we're
Oh,
working
good
with,
for you.
working with a camera that I crunched the LED part.
The lens.
So we don't have a lens to look through. And I have to use my camera. So a lot of times I might just cut a little bit
cut
of
top part of my head off, or cut the head, because she's got the camera wrong. And you always see this part down,
And I say, you want to go out and do that again? He said, nope, it is what it is.
Yep, we're not filming stuff
again. The way it is, good, bad, the ugly, and pretty.
Yep.
Yeah, that's same with us. And I don't think people probably don't know this, but literally I film every single thing on my cell phone. Like that's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We've got 3 cell phones. I have actually 4. I've got 3 and he's got 1, but they're like my old phones or my recent ones or whatever. And they're easy to carry. We do have, what do you call those? GoPros.
Yeah, we've got a
We do,
GoPro that
but
we
we don't
use.
use
We've got the drone that we use, of course.
We don't use the GoPro. This season, we've had 3 pictures from the GoPro, I think.
Yeah, we use it very rarely.
Last
Usually for
year-
underwater shots, right?
Yeah, last year we used it for underwater, but this year we don't have anything.
Well, we bought one when we bought the video camera, and we just latched onto the video camera and have just used that basically.
But
exclusive.
I have used the GoPro for underwater shots. So.
Right.
Those are nice.
But
Yeah.
with this cracked camera, I said, and to get it fixed, we got to send it off and wait for an estimate, blah, 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 and X amount of dollars, who knows.
So I said it'd be 6 weeks to get it fixed.
And I said to him, we need to figure out how to use this GoPro. Got this piece of equipment, perfectly good. We need to start using it. So we actually watched a YouTube video
Which we have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, which the guy gave us quite a few tips on how to use it. So we were using that as well. And I do all our shorts on my camera. And now that it's more than a minute, and you can have them up to 3 minutes, it makes it a little bit easier. Now I'm thinking I've got to stretch this out. I'm used to get in my 50 seconds, so I'm not over it. And now I've got all this extra time. I'm almost like, I don't know what to do with all this. So I have to,
but
rethink.
She hasn't learned. She hasn't caught on that you can do a minute or 30 seconds, and when you upload them, you can upload 4 or 5 30 seconds, and it makes it one video.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So that 3 minute thing is out now, and I think it works pretty good. I've done 2 videos there that are almost 3 minutes.
I watched a video about that whole process, and it's something that people have to be really careful with, apparently, because you have to be careful about where you actually put it. So is it in the shorts, or are they going to make a long form? I don't think YouTube has quite decided what they're doing with it yet.
Well, I put it in the shorts the other day. They came out in the shorts.
Did it come out?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, I'll find some more.
Have you found that people are watching the full length of it, or do they?
No, I really don't go back and look at all the analytics. Because I know that sometimes people watch like the first 3 or 4 minutes of my videos, and they'll watch a little bit more of it, or they come back, watch later. I just put it out there. I put them out there for me, not really for everybody else. If they want to watch them, that's up to them. But I put them out there because I want to put them out there. And when we started our YouTube channel, it mainly was for our folks to be able to look in and see what we're doing. And since we actually started a YouTube channel, my mom and my dad passed away. And her mom's 94 years old now, so she's not watching TV and YouTube very much anymore. But the kids watch some of the stuff, the grandkids watch the stuff, and I said, well, let's reference for them later on to go, well, how did he fix this? And how did he do this before? They got that to go back and watch it. And they go, oh, I know how to do that.
Yeah, it's
so
a great tool.
where I repair the mower, that's on a video. Or repair the spikes of the tractor, that's on the video. So that way they can go back and they can see how to fix it if something happens when later on.
Yeah, I've got 3 granddaughters, and they will, like, my kids literally, now that we've done all of this, the first year they hardly watched a single thing. They were like, oh, kind of slow. But then after, now they check in. And my granddaughters, one of them said, oh, she loved it, but Nanny wasn't on enough. It was only Ryan.
Yeah.
So now I have to. So when
Big
she
piece
watches,
of chopped liver over here.
no.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the phone is a really good tool. Like we've got phones that have pretty good quality, so the pictures come out beautifully a lot of times.
Well, it's certainly good enough for YouTube, and we
Yeah.
have the ability to do 4K, with the GoPro, but we just don't. And even the phones now, you can shoot 4K with them.
Yeah.
We have a digital SLR, but we've never used it. Not even once.
What's an SLR?
I love my camera. I really do. I love my camera because I can set it up on a tripod or something like that, like in the shop, and turn it on, and I can just record it and come back and cut out what I want or I don't want.
Yeah, you can do that on a phone too. We've got tripods sitting all over the place. Yeah, and you just put your phone on it and head out. But we like to have the movement of the camera as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he likes that better than just a tripod for us, anyways.
Yeah.
But when he was all by himself, when I was in London, he did a pretty good job.
I'm a terrible filmographer.
Yeah, he is, honestly.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, but Ryan, I love your voiceovers.
Oh,
You know, I
thanks.
mean, I ever since the first one I watched, I love the way you talk over it, saying what's happening and stuff. I said, man, he's got a perfect voice for that.
Uh-huh.
You know,
That's kind of you. Thank you.
yeah, I agree. I think the narration it fills in so many gaps. When I've edited an episode and I'm looking at it myself, I'm like, okay, no, we need the story behind that. So come in and fix it up. And he does it just such a great job.
so my question is, do you write it all out ahead of time what you're going to say?
Yeah.
Or do you just do it as you're watching, you're saying what comes to your mind?
Well, I used to do it.
I used to write it out.
I used to do it where I would just try to improv it, but I would make too many mistakes and then I'd mess up and then I'd think, you know what, I could have said it better. So what I do is I watch the video and then identify where I think I can say some things. Then I think about what I'm going to say and I kind of rough it out. And then it's a loose script, but it flows. You know what I mean?
And then I go in and I
gives me an
chop it.
idea what to talk about. And then she goes in and chops up the narration.
Yeah.
Well, I used to write out the narration for him, and then
But we don't talk the same way.
No.
Right.
So it was not natural for me, So,
Yeah.
But what we're doing now seems to work, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a process down. Like I'll go out and do the videos and I'll tell him, I bring him in and I
Don't
say
you do.
it's in, this one's first and maybe you should, give my suggestion. Of course, he's the editor, so he can do it the way that he wants. And it always comes out nice, but I, give my ideas, but I do more of the videos because of when he was last year getting his knee fixed and he couldn't be out a lot walking. And then he had the knee surgery. So I just, took over the video.
So you grab the camera and run.
Pretty much all the time or my camera. So, I mean, my phone. So that's how we've got it worked out. And he'll say, now, if you want to do the editing, you're more than welcome. I said, no.
She'll come in and start saying, oh, yeah, this, and I look at her, say, you can sit here and edit. She, no way. No way.
That's too much on my plate already. I made it. It'll be just fine. It'll be just
I know, because it's such a personal endeavor, isn't it? And so it's
I just think that, I want it to be, like you said, real. It's not, I don't want it stage stuff. I mean, it's
Right.
what really do. When we started it, we said we're going to show what we do on the farm. That's why we say the good, the bad, the pretty, and the ugly, because there is some things that happens around here that are kind of ugly. But we don't want to sugarcoat it. We want people to know, hey, this is what really happens. Now we won't show dispatching animals, or where if I have to put down a cow or we have a horse go down or something like that, we don't show that stuff. But we talk about it. Or when we lost the dog, Susan talked about it, and we lost a llama, she talked about it. But we don't show it, because people don't need to see it. I mean, it's just, and besides that, YouTube gets really funny when you start doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I was going to ask if they allowed that.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of videos where they actually have hunting on there, but they don't show the animal being shot. They show the before and after, But TikTok does not allow any kind of hunting on TikTok. Because I do have a TikTok account also, but my grandson shot a deer, and I did a little video of it, and I posted on TikTok, and it got a community strike. And I went like, what? And I looked at it and said they called it animal abuse.
Oh.
And I said, well, I mean,
something.
it's that's feeding your family.
Exactly.
Hey, OJ and Deb's in here from Coffee Walks and whatever.
Hi, OJ and Deb.
And Marie
Hi.
from Okie Homestead came in. Fisherman 506 is here. Welcome in, guys.
Hi, Lee.
So
All of our friends.
we've lost a few people. We were up to 38, but now we're down to 30. So, but we want to do the giveaway now?
Yeah, I
Okay, so we're going to do it.
One last question. Do you have a site for where you're going to build your house?
Yes, we do.
And
We just
you
cleared
already
it.
started clearing
Yeah,
it. Okay, good. I'm going to watch.
Yeah, we just cleared it this
Episode 48, maybe? 47?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just cleared it, and we're going to be getting some plans together, and we have to set it up a bit in case there's a 500-year flood event. So we're going to put it up on pilings.
Okay.
But it's a wonderful location.
What
Yeah.
square footage?
We're thinking, for me, I'd like it to be 15 to 1,800 square feet.
For me, I'd be happy with 250. I mean, I'm good with small. I
We've
don't
got
care.
200 right now. We need way bigger.
I'm good with 50 more.
Or you just need a place to store stuff, more storage spaces.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't need a big. My home base is a pretty big house, so I don't really need a big house. I mean, it's.
Well, here's
you
a
know.
question: are you going to keep your home base when you decide to move out there, or are you going to sell it?
Well, it's a family home, so it's
okay.
it's been in my family for a long time now. My little boys were raised here, and so we'll probably keep it. Yeah. It's precious to me. I'm just super sentimental. I'm so sentimental that I went and bought my childhood home. So I just have to do that kind of thing because this isn't my childhood home, but that's up north in BC as well. So
Right.
yeah, I just feel like I have to keep stuff in the family.
Okay, I'm going to bring the word up, and everybody, if you haven't put your word in, get it in there because we're going to do the giveaway. And Sue's going to show you what we're doing
Wilderness.
as a giveaway, and you guys can go ahead and enter too.
Okay.
Good, honey.
Oh, wow.
This relates to what the word was.
Stop. Get out of the way.
I was at high school craft show over the weekend and saw this, and I wanted the prize to go with what the close to what the word is, and then they also had these little candy canes that I thought were really cute. So I like the winter scenes.
I don't think you. No, we're already up, honey.
We have 14 in here. Hey, Linda Peterson. Welcome in, Linda Peterson.
Can't do it, I guess.
It looks like more.
Yeah, get your word in, Marie. If you haven't got your word in, everybody needs to get the word in for the drawing here. We do this every
We're
week.
gonna spin the wheel in just a few minutes.
No hashtags, just the word.
That's the wrong account.
Every week we give away. We try to give away something.
Whatever you want to do.
That's
Green
our
one. No, it's not.
off-grid account.
No.
So,
Just do
well,
it.
Ryan and Melanie, I really appreciate the conversation. It's not like Jerry says, "Oh, are you going to do interviews?" I said, "No, I don't want to call it interviews. I want to be different. It's called conversations."
Well, thank you so much for having us. It's been
Thank
such
you
a
for
pleasure.
Conversating with us, and your story is great. Your story is
Thank
great.
you. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
We have 22 entries.
All right.
Did you guys get your word in?
We aren't in the right account, so no, we didn't.
Oh, okay.
We don't want to win anyways.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, because I'd have to mail it to. Do you have a U.S. address?
No, we don't.
Okay,
No,
so
it's okay.
And
Yeah,
they-
we're
You're
good.
still having
you still
mail
have your
strike.
postal strike?
We do. Yeah.
Do they
We still have it.
anticipate when it could be done?
I don't. It's day 25 apparently, so I don't
Holy
know. We
crap.
don't use. Sorry.
I said, "Holy crap!"
Yeah, 25 days
Right
already.
at Christmas. I mean,
Yeah.
I was
wow.
going to say that's when every union that I've known of
Yeah.
does it at the holiday time. Like Jerry's was in union in San Diego for food workers. He worked in a grocery store, and they would go on strike just before
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, and it would
Yeah.
sometimes go over. And that's just so they think they can pull some weight that way. But I just thought it was so
That's
close
right.
to families.
Yeah, I know. They have the most leverage around that time, right? When people really
Yeah.
need it. And
Yeah, it's horrible.
Okay, and that hasn't changed any, so we're going to spin it, Susan. You ready?
Okay. Yep.
Here we go. 3,
Good luck.
Yeah.
2, 1.
Who's it going to be? Who's the lucky winner tonight?
The
Oh,
moose.
The moose. Yay.
There you go. Good
See
job.
you, see you, Michael. He's leaving. He's home. He says he's going. He's going off.
Okay. Thanks for riding with us. So next week's word is going to
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna
be
take this down. And
winter.
I'll come out.
Winter, because winter officially winter solstice is December 3rd, 21st, which is Saturday. Right? Is that what I did? Yeah. So the word's winter for next Monday, because the following Saturday, that's right, will be winter. And I can't get over there to type.
You want to?
He won.
In and out. In and out. There's
Here.
a rolling door right here.
Des, this is what it is. It's a winter scene.
Well, thanks for having us in.
Oh, you're welcome. We thank you.
Thank you very much for
doing that.
coming in, guys. I appreciate it.
Okay. Good night, all.
And I just might take you up on that welding offer.
Hey, I'm serious. You come down here, I'll teach you.
You should.
That'd be great.
Good night, everybody.
I have all the stuff. I have the gas. I have the arc welder, and they're gone. But anyways, I have the stuff. You guys are still there that you can, do it. Anyways,
He just got home from work, Jan. Michael Pinson did. He has a half an hour drive.
so
I got the word out.
No, we never did get to say hello to our members, our posse. So we'll go ahead and say hello to the posse. I ran at the bottom. It starts off with Wranglers, which is Belt Loop 29. Just Doing Our Best, which is Shirley. Peaceful Des. Heavenly Fire 18. Lewis Acre Farm Karma. Molly from Pest Hunter's Best Catch. Devil Dog. And our friend Trey down in our Louisiana Life. Indiana Backyard Gardener. And the farmhands are? Oh, Kentucky Prepper 5, Pure Okie, Lazy Days Ahead with Lisa and Jesse, and Dale Homestead, the Stock Explorer, Nora, Simply Jan Homestead, and Godwell Honey, and then Home Bartender with John, and we got Russian Wind Mountain, which is Ruby, and the Moose, who was our winner tonight. Red X, our grandson. And Derek Fowler, 1973.
Our oldest grandson.
Yeah, our oldest grandson. And Sweet Acres Koi Farm and Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Thank you very much for being members. Maybe next week we may give 5 more away because we lose the 5 here the next week.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to move out of the way because I don't know if you can see that, but I did most of my decorating other than my little tree.
yeah,
I
she
have-
put
I
up
have
her
5 dogs that stay in the house 90% of the time in the winter, and cats that run around. So I don't do a lot, but I do put out my Hallmark singing snowman, and I've intermingled them with the ducks.
You have Demoose address, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, so Demoose, you don't have to email us, because we've got it. So
Right.
you're
And
good
then
on that.
I'm a collector of trees.
I have to show that over there now.
Yes, you would, if you would, please, if you can. So I have my tree quilt hanging up on the.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah. And then thank you, Gail Southern Living, Karen Bress, and Evelyn Newman. We got your cards.
And I do want to talk about the collaboration that Jan and I are putting together. She's out of here on that one. She's not enough to do with it. But it's going to be hashtag 3 cans shy all together will be the hashtag. It is your alternate ego or
Personality.
your alternate personality or your relative that you have that you think is like 3 cans shy. And Jan has her sister, who is a loose faucet. And we have our cousin, which is Bubba Butler. And there's going to be several other people that already said that they'll do it. Heather from Milk and Honey Heritage, she said she's got a alternate personality. And Gail, we know Gail's got several alternate personalities, but Gail's going to do it. So there's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna do it for the whole month of February.
Open collab.
Open collab. So you just have to post your video and hashtag it to that hashtag. And then on March 19th, which is my birthday, we'll be doing a giveaway for depending on how many people videos in there. I'm going to try to find a gift for every other video. So if there's 10 videos, I'll be giving five gifts away. If there's 20 videos, we'll be giving 10 gifts away, and so on and so forth. So everybody will have a good chance to win something.
Oh, that's Jennifer Ocean's birthday too.
Oh, is it? All right. I'll give people born in March. So, anyways, I appreciate you. Yeah, the son is she's young enough to be my daughter. So, I mean, welcome in, Victoria G. And I saw Sean and I saw Kelly in here. I'm sorry you didn't say hi to Sean and Kelly. I don't know if they're still here or not, but if they're not, I appreciate it. And Heather can be nutty, she says. That's cool. Anyway, so I'm glad to see Jan still with us. So, anyways, guys, if you're
so what's Jason's name? I call him
I can never say it.
That's why I call him Illinois Jason. I can't say his last name.
If Jan typed in here, I still can't say it.
But he made the boxes, and he did it on his laser.
Yeah.
And then sent Jerry and it's got our
logo,
like Jerry said.
Closer,
and then Jerry put them together, and they're really cool.
Yeah, he cut parts of
Kilnerum.
Jason Canarum.
It's still Illinois Jason.
Yeah, Illinois Jason.
But anyway, he did a really cool job. Jerry just gave him the size of the dominoes, and
I told him I wanted the box to be, and he made the box perfectly for me.
It's just perfect.
So you have the box next week. Whoever wins, and I'll get that all those names put on a wheel for next week. I think we have enough. I'm not sure. I don't know because I'm not in the thing. We'll find out.
But Robert's on his way home with dinner. So
all right. And so, anyways, I appreciate everyone.
Is Des still here?
I probably bet she is.
Okay, because she didn't say.
Des. I'll end this live and I'll send you a link. All right, and then you can I'll show you the pins. All right, if you're here. Yes. Painting. The painting look nice. Okay. All right, so I'll send you a link in a couple of seconds, and we'll go into after hours and look at the pens that you want. All right. So I thank you all for being here, and we'll run this out by our song again. I appreciate it, and we thank Jake for doing it. You all have a good week, and please be safe.
Be safe.
From the West Coast to Missouri's land, we built this life with our own two hands. Cattle, goats, and donkeys too. Horses and llamas, we're a farm that grew. Chickens clucking, dogs running free. This is the place we're meant to be. Let the singing begin, we're be owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Mother Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin. Sunrise hits, chores on the list. Bowling lanes at night, wood crafts we twist. Jerry's on the porch, Susan's quilting art. Robert's gaming strong, each plays their part. With every day new stories unfold. Living life, it never gets old. Let the stinging begin, we're be owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Mother Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin. 18 years and counting, still going strong. Meetups with friends, our journey's long. From San Diego shores to Missouri's hills, we found our home, it gives us thrills. Let the stinging begin, we're be owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin. We're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin.